people are used to assessing their own breath odor by using their own sense of smell or by relying upon the body language of other people around them. And all the research data that is available support the opinion that these methods of assessing breath odor are totally irrelevant.
After years of successful practice in specialized dentistry, Dr. John Richter turned to researching the causes and treatments of breath odor problems and started the first clinic in the U.S. devoted to the treatment of bad breath.
Thank you for calling the Richter Center. This is Irene. May I help you?
After treating thousands of patients with a virtual 100% success rate, he developed the ProFresh breath care system for home use.
The ProFresh breath care system was designed with these three principal issues in mind. That is, to make freedom from bad breath more available to more people at a lesser cost with less invasion of privacy. The location of origin of bad breath is primarily in the back of the mouth and originates from certain types of bacteria called anaerobes, which are very efficient at degrading proteins and producing volatile sulfur compounds, sulfur gases, which smell very bad.
Almost all cases of bad breath stem from an overabundance of certain types of bacteria that live on the back of the tongue. Called anaerobic bacteria, these small stink bombs feed on protein leftovers in your mouth. These bad bacteria perish when exposed to oxygen, so their snacking must take place under cover. Their favorite hideout? The back of your tongue, where they set up a mini gas factory under a layer of mucus and debris from cells and bits of food. These bacteria produce potent gases called volatile sulfur compounds, the same stench that makes you hold your nose near a rotten egg. Dr. Richter was the first to report clinical protocols specifically for the treatment of bad breath. He was so successful, his clinic has been reported on 2020, Good Morning America, and in Reader's Digest. After you first rinse and brush with the concentrated ProFresh mouth rinse with activated chlorine dioxide, use the tongue cleaner to clear away layers of bacteria, the very bacteria that actually generate bad-smelling sulfur gases. However, the bad-smelling sulfur gases are still present in your saliva. That's when the chlorine dioxide molecules act like hungry odor-fighting agents that devour the volatile sulfur gases, neutralizing them and the smell they produce.
We find that if people follow the system, that there is essentially a 100% positive result. I hate to say 100% because you think there must be one failure, but I do not remember having any patient who followed the system that had bad breath when they were tested on the last appointment. We have recommended tongue brushing for many years and found it just didn't do the trick. Dr. Richter showed that we really don't get to the bacteria that are deep in the tongue with this system. It's kind of like trying to clean a shag rug with a broom. It just doesn't get the job done. I think every patient could benefit by cleaning their tongue with a tongue cleaner. I think they would be amazed at what they get off, and once they do it once, they'll probably do it the rest of their life.
I know from dealing with many patients who have bad breath that they suffer tremendous consequences as a result of their bad breath. And my recommendation to them is to do something about controlling it. And the only thing that I know that is simple, inexpensive, and easy to control bad breath is the ProFresh breath care system.